Cheers, guys. I'm a huge anime fan, and I saw this on an anime called Your Name, and a lot of my favorite online video like car YouTubers, whoever go to Japan, they always get Boss coffee, and it took a while to go find this in Canada, by the way. So I found it at Pacific Mall in Toronto. This has been my little thing. I want you guys to start off this video by letting you guys know that, you know, like, this is not financial advice by any means. I wanted to share with you guys this as well too, and let you guys know. And let's get into this. So I last uploaded a video about a month ago, and not good. It's just been so busy with life. I just do my 9-to-5 job. We got wedding plans coming up and whatnot with my fiance, a lot of things going on. But today's video is awesome because I got my first basically like video request comment, which is this makes me so happy, by the way. I appreciate this so much. And it goes right here with a subscriber asking like, "Hi Paul, can you make another video regarding your feedback after you use the Aeroplan CIBC visa? Thanks." And that just makes my day. It just means a lot. I love it so much. It's just been so smile on my face. Like, it's just like it's like these little milestones that you like shows like, hey, there's someone out there in the world that's watching you, and they've taken a look at your advice and what you have to say, and they're considering what it is. And I just you guys can't even imagine how it feels like right now. It's just it makes me hype because it makes me feel that like, hey, I'm like slowly an inch like going the right path and doing something that I've always been passionate about, which is like sharing my life, YouTube, whatnot, and just doing what I love, right? I really love sharing this whatnot. This is the Aeroplan CIBC card right here. Today, I wanted to share with you guys my feedback. I have about 3 months worth of like feedback on this card right now, and here's what I've learned so far. So considering I always promote like the American Express Cobalt card, there is a lot of drawbacks on that card. I would scale this in 1 out of 10. I would give it about maybe like a 8.5 out of 10 for the American Express Cobalt card. That is still one of my favorite cards still, but the other drawback of that card is that not a lot of places here in Canada accept the American Express Cobalt card because of the fees or whatnot, right? But the positive things of the American Express Cobalt card is like, you know, you're able to 5x your points really quickly. So I did find an alternative, which I applied for, which I eventually got this card as a supplementary card, because I am not a huge proponent of using your debit card, because like I don't like to use my money and not get anything back with it. As long as you use it responsibly, then that way you can just use your credit card and pay it back as soon as possible. I always pay back my whole entire like bill every month, and I just scratch it and take it all right off and just continue using it to collect the points, right? If you're about to spend like about $2,000 a month on groceries, just try to put it onto your credit card, so at least you can earn some sort of points and everything and get something back for it, right? And so I thought about getting this option right here with the Aeroplan CIBC card. It's a Visa card, and there's a lot of bonuses in getting this card because, like, number one, there is no annual fee, and you get points towards flights, which actually goes towards flights. And for me, it's like a mindset sort of thing. It's less of a hassle. Out of 10, I would rate this card about a 6, 7, around there, only because there's still a few drawbacks of this card, even considering, again, like, it's a huge plus that there's no annual fee, right? It's a huge positive. I love that. Huge drawback is that like it's only 1 for 1, so $1 per point, and then so you have to kind of hook up your Aeroplan account over into this CIBC Visa card. So every dollar you spend, whether it's gas or whatever it is, you just get the $1, the 1 for 1. I've been kind of looking at my statements a little bit, and then it's just like it was okay. It was, to me, like I said, like I just rather use my American Express Cobalt card. I tend to use that one first. I ask people whenever I go to merchants, I go to restaurants, I ask them how much, like, do you take an American Express Cobalt card? No? Okay, so go ahead, just use my Visa card. Okay, so it's weird to kind of split up your funds in 2 ways like this, because I know it's a lot to kind of deal with, but for me, I just pay back as soon as possible. Like I said, I would still rate this card for a 6 out of 10, no annual fee. I do recommend like getting like the American Express Cobalt card. If you guys want to get it, check it out in below, but there is annual fees for that, right? The huge plus about this card, again, it's a highlight, is that you do get a sign up bonus. And then once you sign up and then you just use it, that's like roughly a flight over to Fort Lauderdale from like Toronto. So which is not too bad, right? You get some of it paid for. Cool thing is like there's not a lot of travel cards out there that is free, right? I keep highlighting that because it is super key, and a lot of people out there will realize that like this is something that is quick and painless, right? Kind of reminds me of a cashback card, right? My parents love to use cashback cards. They love using the Capital One cashback card from Costco, and every so often they get a cashback check. See, it's like a low barrier to entry kind of card where you just use it and you forget it, you set it, you forget it, you pay it. Eventually, if you, whoever is out there watching this right now, like sign up for this card, right? Because if you don't want to pay the annual fee, sign up for this card. Eventually, you will get the flights, right? Eventually. It just takes a little bit longer, but if you're a little patient, you know, use it for a couple of years or so, you collect all the points, and then suddenly you're like, hey, you know what? I got enough points to go and take the whole family over to like Florida for like a week, 2 weeks vacation. That's awesome, right? And you get it at a discount, which is like, it's you're extending your money a longer way. Like, it, regardless, to me, it's still a good card. I'm probably going to keep this card as well too. It's one of those cards that I actually really enjoy. So overall, I really do recommend this card. If you could spare like the $150 a year, go and get the American Express Gold Ball card. But again, forewarned that a lot of merchants don't accept the American Express Gold Ball card, which is kind of to me like a downside. Like a lot of like when we used it in the States, when Brittany and I went over to Arizona, it was easy. We just tapped and went, and it was easy. We found out the conversion for that time. It was wonderful. Like I said, I do recommend this card anyways, because like I said, it's a one step up from compared to like a cashback card like my parents. I will always give the American Express Gold Ball card for what it is as it stands right now, 2023. It is a phenomenal card. We have used it so far. My fiance and I, Brittany, have like, we've set up, we've already got flights already booked and everything. We've collected enough points and we are about to take off again. Very fun card. I love it. But again, recommend this card. Again, if you don't want to think about too much, just get an Aeroplan account set up and then hook it up together, and then eventually you just use it, and then you'll see it coming in every month. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, remember to subscribe, share, comment below. I appreciate that so much. Again, I want to give a shout out to my subscriber. It means a lot to me. Again, like, you don't know how much these little things just go such a long way. It means a lot. It motivates me more than anything to go and like make more videos and go and like share my stuff. Again, hope you guys have a good one. Take care.